Welcome back to Tweaker Talks. This is just a bunch of ramblings from a junkie trying to walk the high road, the clean road, the clear road. Just like tonight, crescent moon, Venus shining bright, clear as a bell, cold air, clean the sky. I learned a lot tonight. I learned about openness. I learned about secrets. I learned about the blind side. Pretty beautiful. The last few days I just been caught up in anger and sadness. I tried a lot of things to shake it. There's points I had to white knuckle it. Didn't have that peace that I normally can find. Ask Father God for the gift of peace. I guess sometimes he wants me to be on the bubble, dodging the cactus and the sharp grass. I think I learned the most on the nights when I have a base of humility. My ego ain't overrunning everything. Now, I know humiliation. I know that well. And humility's been a newer development for me. But from that platform, I just seem to be more open. I can absorb more. And, I may be a old tweaker. I learned a bunch from an alcoholic tonight. Like Martin Luther King said, we may have come on different ships, but we all in the same boat now. Ain't it the truth? I guess the blind side is things that we have in us, gifts that other people see, that we don't see. We're blind to them for now. But they come up like a bunch of bulbs buried in the ground. Over winter you didn't know was there. Then along comes my spring. After the rain and the cold, dark, damp earth, pops up a little green sprout I never knew was there. And it grows and it grows. And it towers. And then it flowers. And pretty soon, there's wild iris that come from the blind side. Beautiful wild iris. Thinking about wild iris and them bulbs. There's usually a lot of them. You don't just see one wild iris. A lot of beautiful flowers that come from the blind side. Sometimes we just need help. Somebody pointing them out. Oh, look. Look, there's a lump there. What's with that lump? Oh. It's a bulb. It's waiting to flower. Gives me a little hope. Hope changes my perspective on a lot of things. Take an orchid, for example. It blooms once a year. Looks sad and barren the rest of the year. Very delicate. But all year long, that beauty, that feeling in the iris. I mean, in an orchid. Like I said, old junkie. There are physical effects as well. But the thing about the orchid is it has to feel that amazing power and beauty coming on. To everybody else, it looks barren and barely alive. Kind of wilted leaves laying close to the ground. Old brown sprouts kind of hanging off to the side. But then it comes. All that beauty and passion that's built up for the entire year, boom! Pops up into this amazing, delicate, beautiful flower. And it lasts for a while, that flower. And I can stare at it and know that all that spiritual fortitude, development, all that gifts, all that energy that can come from other people, come from within, come from Father God, come from the earth and the sky, all wrapped up together, bloom into one beautiful flower. And it does change my perspective. It does give me hope. For example, it's my favorite one right here, the sunrise. Now it's different waking up to see the sunrise. That first crack of dawn, that light as it laces the edge of the hills like a razor. It's different than if you stay up and see the sunrise. I watched many a sunrise because I didn't sleep. And it may have chased away some of the fear at that time, but there was no satisfaction that's even comparable to waking up and seeing the sunrise. It's beautiful. Now it's the same sunrise, but it's about how I see it, from what position I see it, my condition. Am I in a condition of humiliation, or am I on the platform of humility? I prefer now the platform of humility. Teach me, sunrise, teach me something new today. I rose to meet you, and you rose to guide me. I prefer to be around people in recovery. Not that I don't like people who aren't, but all that jumbleness that came in my mind. The people in recovery, you know, they're working on their soul, they're working on their spirit, they're ironing out their wild, loose energy. They don't know about the bulbs yet, but they're looking for them. People not in recovery looking for the bulbs. They don't know they're there. They might not never know they're there. So the people in recovery, their soul is like a still candle. That flame don't waver too much, but it provides light. People not in recovery, they got a flame in the wind. Their candle be flickering and flying and don't provide no steady light. Look like a disco, flashing and shit. Give you seizures if there's too many flickering candles. But the steady flame provides light. When you have a room full of steady flames, you're sitting in the glow of others on a spiritual journey. You don't even have to say nothing. I don't got to say nothing. I just feel purified sitting in that glow, because that's a lot of people channeling the spirit, a lot of people bringing in the gasoline swirl. I can feel it, I can see it. So I guess that's my position of hope. I don't believe I'll stay up to see the sunrise tonight. Wake, see the sunrise. Humility. Fuck humiliation. I've seen it enough. It's like the new moon when there is no moon. I never got that. But right now, in this moment, there's a crescent moon. And Venus. And hidden bulbs of wild iris. And an orchid waiting to bloom. And I guess I'm asking myself, and maybe you should too. Are you the orchid? Find that wild iris, and you will find your orchid. And bloom beautifully. Know that all that waiting, all that pressure, all that building up, all that humility, and then comes the sunrise. Breathe in power. From the power comes the flower. Flower of hope. So down we go. Down the road of hope. To face the darkness so I can see the light. Y'all have a good night. Look for that flower in the morning.